Hello everyone. So today we start a new chapter, that is the use of in, at, on in respect of position, and this is the third class related to it. So let's see. In hospital, at work, we use in for the hospital, and at work we say that somebody is in bed, in hospital, in prison, कहीं पर है, तो for that we use in bed. Example, James isn't yet up yet, वो अभी तक नहीं उठा, he is still in bed. Anna's mother is in hospital. We say that somebody is at home, at work, at school, at university, at college. I will be at work until 5:30. I will be at work, मैं काम पे रहूँगा until 5:30. My sister is at university. My brother is still at school. मेरी sister university में है and my brother is still अभी तक school में है. So for hospital, in bed, in prison, at work, at school, at university, at college, we say be at home or be home without or with at. We can say I will be at home all evening or I will be home all evening. But do something at home. अगर हम कुछ कर रहे हैं तो at लगेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, शैल वी गो टू ए रेस्टोरेंट और ईट एट होम. कोई चीज़ हम घर पे एट होम लगाएंगे, कर रहे हैं. At a party, at a concert, etc. We say that somebody is at an event. कोई किसी इवेंट पे है. For that we use at. For example, were there many people at the party, at the meeting, at the wedding. I saw Steve as a concert on Saturday. So we say that somebody is at event. किसी event पे है, at event. Somebody is at event. So for that we use at. But we say at home or be home, but we do something at home. ठीक है. At home, at school, at university, and in bed, in hospital, in prison. In and at for building. So you can often use in or at with building. So we use in and at both with regard to building. For example, you can eat in a restaurant and or at a restaurant. हम eat खाते हैं in a restaurant or at a restaurant. We can use both. You can buy food in a supermarket or at a supermarket. We usually say at when we say where an event take place. कहाँ event हो रहा है, like at a concert, a party, at a meeting. We went to a concert at National Concert Hall. The meeting took place at the company's head. There was a robbery at the supermarket. There was a robbery at the supermarket. The meeting took place at the company head. We say at somebody's house. I was at Alan's house. We say that we are at somebody's house. I was at Alan's house last night. I was at Alan's last night. In the same way, we say at the doctor's and the hairdresser, etc. We use in when we are thinking about the building itself. जब हम सोचते हैं बिल्डिंग के बारे में. Compare at and in. I was at Alan's house last night. It was always cold in the Alan's house. The heating does not work well. Not at Alan's house. So we use and when we are thinking about the building itself. when हम खुद उस बिल्डिंग के बारे में सोच रहे होते हैं तो we use in. We had dinner at the hotel. All the room in the hotel have air conditioning. Not at the hotel. We say at the station, at the airport. There is no need to meet me at the station. I can get a taxi. There is no need. कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है to meet me at the station. स्टेशन पे मिलने की. I can get a taxi. मैं टैक्सी ले सकता हूँ. There is no need to meet me at the station. इन एंड एट फॉर टाउन, हम यूज़ करते हैं इन एंड एट फॉर टाउन के लिए. वी नॉर्मली यूज़ इन विथ सिटीज़, टाउन एंड विलेजेस. हम इन यूज़ करते हैं सिटी, टाउन एंड विलेज के लिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द लोवेर इज़ अ फेमस आर्ट म्यूजियम इन पेरिस. नॉट एंड वी यूज़ इन विथ सिटीज़, विलेज एंड टाउन. Sam's parents live in a village in the south of France. We use and when we think of the place as a point or station on the journey. अगर कोई छोटा सा पॉइंट है या स्टेशन है किसी जर्नी का, तो फॉर दैट वी यूज़ एट. अगर कोई वो है, वी यूज़ एट व्हेन वी थिंक ऑफ द प्लेस एज अ पॉइंट ऑन स्टेशन ऑन ए जर्नी. डज दिस ट्रेन स्टॉप एट ऑक्सफोर्ड? On a bus, in a car, we usually say on a bus, on a train, on a plane, on a ship, but in a car, in a taxi. The bus was very full. There were too many people on it. On bus, on train, on ship. In taxi, in car. Laura arrived in a taxi. We say on a bike, on a motorcycle, on a horse. Motorbike. Jane passed me on her bike. So for that, let's revise one more time. So in this lecture we learn the use of in, at and on with respect to position. So we use in for in a hospital, in a work, at work sorry. So in hospital, and at work, at home, at university. We say I will be at home or I will be home. Both are same meaning. We say that we are at a party or at a concert. So the difference between in and at is we in and at for building. So we often use in and or at with building. So in a restaurant or at a restaurant, in a supermarket or at a supermarket, when some event take place. So for that we use at. We say when an event take place, and we say at somebody house कि हम किसी के घर पे या कहीं इवेंट हो रहा है. बट वी यूज़ इन फॉर हाउस when we thinking about the house itself. When we are at that house and we thinking about the condition of that house, and then we use in. We say at the station, at the airport, in and house, in and at for town. So we use in for cities, village and town. We use in for cities, village and town, and we use at as a point or station on a journey. Okay, we say on a bus, on a car, on a train, on a plane, on a ship, but in a car, in a taxi. So I hope you understand this lecture, and thank you.